Hey guys, welcome to week 2 of Core-vember. This week we're going to be talking about breathing and how your breath can help stabilize with your core. I'm going to start off with a little bit of an introduction to some anatomy of the diaphragm and how that works, and help that translate into how we can use our diaphragm to increase stability in our core through increasing intra-abdominal pressure. So if you picture the diaphragm is a muscle that's dome-shaped, and it lies underneath our rib cage. So as our diaphragm expands, so when we inhale, that muscle comes down and fills up into our abdomen. So when we take a nice deep breath and we contract through that diaphragm, that's going to help create stability and pressure through our abdomen in order to help us create good core stability.
So now we're going to talk a little bit about breathing techniques and kind of some visualization that builds on what Cassie was talking about with the diaphragm. First of all, one of the things that's helpful is to picture your diaphragm like either there's a balloon underneath, for me this one translates the best, or like there's an inner tube around your entire midsection. There's several different methods to practice this, but I'm going to go over two. One is to put a hand on your chest and a hand on your belly. So you're going to inhale and focus on just the lower abdomen filling up, so your chest is not moving. So Kyle, if you could show us improper after that one, lifting the chest. So another way to focus on this, if you're a power lifter, is to think about inhaling through a straw. So you're going to inhale and just fill up your abdomen, yes, or your diaphragm. And as you do this, you're thinking about all of this filling, including your low back. So go ahead and show a proper inhale through the straw. And then you'll hold as you do the lift, and then you're going to exhale in between reps. And then if you were to do it with your chest included, what would that look like? Exactly, and that's what we don't want. Kyle's going to describe one more type of breathing technique.
We're going to demonstrate alligator breathing. Really what that's for is learning how to breathe to your abdomen at 360 degrees. A lot of people have trouble in just breathing into their diaphragm and only through the front because it's something easy to see and feel. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to have Cassie, she's laying on her stomach here, and then I'm just going to set a very light kettlebell on one side of her low back, and she's going to focus on breathing into that kettlebell and watching that rise without breathing just into her stomach, so that she's filling out her back. Having that weight there helps the brain kind of trigger where she's supposed to be breathing into. Now I'm going to move it to the other side. And as you can see, it's very slightly, but it is moving up and down, but without breathing through her diaphragm, only in the front. It's not raising the hips too much, it's not raising the chest off the ground.
So I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about how your breath helps with core stability. Next week, we're going to look at how the breath and pelvis play a role together in helping us increase our core stability.